SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. It's cutoff time, last chance to win your way into the playoffs, and what a better track to do it than Talladega. 80 laps of racing here tonight for the North-South, what is it, 200, I think? I don't know. Something like that. But these guys are getting qualifying underway, and tonight should be interesting just because of the fact that people are going to be different strategies. You have people who have already won their way in or just more so locked into the playoffs off of points, so they really can risk maybe some move 3 wide early on. And you got some other people, quite a few other people that are in a must-win here tonight, and might just see them kind of chilling towards the back, waiting towards the end of the race, waiting for other people to wreck themselves out. One of the great things about Dega here is the start-finish lines all the way after the travel, so it kind of creates a little bit more interesting moves. These guys get qualifying underway. Times are coming across the board here. We also got the bracket going on. If you give me a second, I'll pull up the bracket. I keep forgetting about it. Pull up Twitch chat, see if anyone's in here chatting around. Alright, let's pull up the bracket and see what kind of... Oh, someone took a drop. Oh, Huggies did. Okay. Let's see what matches we got here tonight. There's only 8, so hopefully maybe I can keep track more. We got Banks against Weeza. Golker and Stein going against each other. Peterson, Kinder. Ooh, the Williams going at it. Danny Rogers on Grindle. Bracketed up. Schaefer and Clatterbuck. Miller and Biggs. Penley and Barry. Michael Newbrough and Sam Gordon. I'm actually kind of eyeing that Michael Newbrough and Sam Gordon one, just because of the fact I know DVR has mentioned quite a bit here tonight that they're going to try to get Newbrough that win and get him into the playoffs. So, and Sam Gordon's ran really well this week. Speaking of Sam, he just ran P3 as these guys get their second lap complete. Cladova comes across the board 5th. Paul, I should say, Chestnut comes across 2nd. Currently, pole position is Danny Rogers. He does have a win, so he is locked into the playoffs coming in here tonight. fuel windows about 26 laps, which could make this interesting. So we got that one stage break at lap 25. With it being 80 laps, we should go green if the stage does fall on 25 with about 51 to 52 laps to go. And if that's the case, you're going to have to run that tank dry on that first fuel run. That means pit road is going to be a very busy place. If it stays green, I mean, all this is a big if, but if it stays green, pit road can get very congested as these guys get the pit stops complete in that second stage. So Roger's still quickest. I think Kinder's trying to turn some laps. Let's see. No, he is towed. What's Biggs doing? Biggs is done. I don't think Banks is going to qualify. Tom Golker out there turning some laps. This would be his first one. Nope, second one. Oh, he gets that just in the nick of time. Golker at the last second goes 6th quickest. All right, so let's go over our starting lineup here tonight. So getting that pole position is Danny Rogers, Paul Chestnut outside pole, and that row number 1. Row number 2, you got Sam Gordon, Kevin Stein, Justin May, and Tom Golker. Row 3, row 4, Gordon Spain, Joshua Claddepuck, Jocelyn Carradas, and Josh Van Westen. Row 5. Row 6, Tyler Berry and Joseph Nalback. Going on row 7, you have Jacoby Treat and Kevin Biggs. Ethan Collier, Brandon Banks. Row 8, row 9, William Peters and Gary Sack. Sack Attack won his way into the playoffs. First race of the season at Daytona. Alan Grindle Jr. and Bill Kinder. Row 10, row 11, Brian Marshall, Justin Miller, Nathan Penley, and the road course ringer, the ringer Philip Brown, in row 12. Going to row 13, you got Andrew Gueda and Eric Schaefer, Michael Dubraw and Newbraw and Davey Hendricks. Row 14, there we go. The Dozer, Jeff Medlin and Darren Kane in row 15. Row 16, Joshua Short, Kevin Jordan around the field in that final starting spot. Starting 33rd in row 16 or 17 is Ricky Williams. And Newbraw and Schaefer starting near each other. Something else to keep an eye on, as, like I said before, they're trying to get Newbraw into the playoffs. And just a quick, since this is the cutoff race, granted, a new winner would lock their way in if they're below 13th. The reason I'm saying 13th is we have 3 winners below 16th. Brown, Rogers, and Sack. That moves the cut line to 13th, and currently the last driver in on that bubble is William Kinder, but he only has a 2-point advantage over that 51 of Tom Wiesa. Gordon Spain, he's not too far out. He's sitting about 12 out. And like I said, all that could change, and I could bump that. A winner below 13th could bump that cut line up to 12th, which is Justin May, and he's just 10 points ahead of William Kinder. So a lot of points on the table here tonight, and probably a lot of different strategies going on tonight on what you want to do, how you want this race to play out. If you're someone like Kinder, you want a good race, but also in order to get that good race, you got to be running up front for stage points and stuff like that, and you risk the fact of getting wrecked out in your race and playoff hopes coming to an end. Same with someone like Justin May, sitting just 12 points above that cut line. If he gets some problems early on, there goes his playoff hope. Tom Golker comes into the race 32 above the cut line. I would say that's fairly safe. 32 was just 33 drivers here tonight. Well, that started. Actually, 29 started. Uh-oh, what's going on with Newbraw? He is not on track. Uh-oh. Michael Newbraw having issues, I think, as he is not on track right now. Oh, there he's starting from pits. Okay. Oh. So, 29 drivers start the race. I'm not seeing any admins in this race. Oh, no, 30 drivers start this race. So, yeah, I would say that Golker is in a pretty safe spot. I wouldn't say he's locked in, but, I mean, 32 above the cut line is a pretty comfortable place to be at with just 30 starting drivers here tonight. Anyways, the pace car gets ready to dive down pit lane. We got that long trek through the tri-oval for these guys to get that green flag and get the North-South 200 underway here at Dega. Last chance to win your way in if you're one of the guys below 13th in points. I'm a big fan of having some clear as a cutoff right. Green flag out in the air. Chestnut and Rogers get on a lap out, and underway we go here at Talladega. It's going to be interesting to see how long it takes for someone to go through. Where I see early on Marshall dipping on the low line. As I say that, I think that's Gary Sack all the way back there, putting it 3 wide early. It is. It looks like he might be falling to the rear, though. I think he went to go for a run, and it kind of died out. Back to the front we go. That bottom line led by Danny Rogers does have a little bit more momentum, a little bit more formed up, but that 23 of Paul is charging to the outside of Sam Gordon behind him. Tom Golker is hitting third in that outside line. One of the things I always preach here at Daytona is, or not just Daytona, these super speedways, is how hard it is to see in front of you. Let's just go back a little bit. We'll go to the 13 at Clatterbuck, and you just kind of get an idea as he cannot see the 2 guys in front of him. You see them right there, but when you're going to race and you're locked on that bumper, the guy in front of you, you cannot see what's going on. And it makes this type of racing very tricky. People say there's no skill, but these super speedway races require a different kind of skill to get through and be good at. Yeah, you would think he's the second car in line. He's the 4th. And it just gets worse as the further you go back. You see here, same with Justin Curtis in the 9. Can't really see what's going on in front of him either. He's got the 2 wide, no 3 wide racing going on yet. See the 218th back there lined up side by side. Kind of surprised to see Jacob up here racing. He's in a must-win right now. Back to the front we go. Danny Rogers still leading the way. Here early on, I'm not seeing really too much aggressive pushing going on. Alright, we're back. Oh, my phone. See Rogers and Paul kind of in a chess match right there in the front line. No help in either line as both Gordon and Stein about half a car length back. See Banks dipping low, might be trying to see what's going on in front of him. Very organized racing here for the first 3 laps. Also, one thing I'm noticing... Oh, no, Collier is here. Okay, so let's check the brackets real quick. What's going on. So like I say, you got Collier and Banks going head-to-head. Gordon and Weeza at the 51 here. No, that is huge. Tom Weeza in the 51. First driver out. Not here tonight. That right there will allow Gordon and Spain to advance. You got Tom Golker in the 9 of Justin Carrot as they're going head-to-head. They're actually running right near each other, I believe. They are. You see the 9 on the inside line, about the 5th car back. Golker, the 3rd car on the outside line. You got the 2 Williams going at it. Peters and Kinder. I believe they are both here. I think I saw. Yep, there's a 35 running back here. Kinder. That last driver in, and with Weeza not being here, gives a little bit more of a buffer. He now has a 12-point buffer to Gordon Spain, but Gordon Spain's running pretty well right now. He's in the top 10. See back here watching Stein, Schaefer getting around him, and then the other William that he's going against, William Peters, just in front of him, about 2 cars in front. You got Danny Rogers and Alan Grindle going at it head-to-head. Of course, Rogers leading the way. Grindle back here behind the 86 of Peters. Schaefer and Clatterbuck going head-to-head. There's Schaefer right there in that 3 machine working that outside line. As we go to 13 of Clatterbuck in front of him a little bit. Miller and Kevin Biggs are going head to head. Where is Miller? Miller's right there. That black and gold car. And Kevin Bake's an M&M car. 3 cars in front of him. You got Penley and Barry going head to head. What number is Tyler Barry? I saw him in here. Oh, he's in 97. That's right. So 97 running the outside line. And then he's going against Nathan Penley, who's sitting behind him right now. And then the last matchup is New Bra, who is behind the pack, about a half a lap back. And the number 5 of Sam Gordon, who's up here running top 3. No Simone. So far, though, up front, Danny Rogers, I believe, has led every lap so far. Let's see if it changes this time by... I think he's led that lap as well.
That's not who we are.
That's huge. Weezer just 2 points out. Not here tonight. I don't think he is. I want to say he's a 51. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, no. Tom Weezer, not here. Also, with that field window being so close, I don't think it would be a good idea to shortcut the stage here. We might see a couple of drivers try and hope for some mayhem, hope for some caution, but with how clean this race has gone these first 8 laps, I have yet to see really aggressive pushing going on. These drivers seem to be holding the line pretty well. I haven't been seeing too many people pushing up the track or drifting up the track. I haven't seen no one go 3 wide, so very clean racing going on. It's at 23. Has no help, but just trying to get a run down the backstretch. Him and Danny Rogers went dead even. He comes down in races every now and again, Matt. Doesn't he? Wait, no, is Simone not an ad? I don't think Simone's an admin. Oops. You can hear my TV. I don't have a TV in the background. My game's quiet. Did I turn my game sound down? I'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, it's the camera. Hold on a second. There we go. The camera angle's on, Joe. Well, we got a good green flag run going. Let's go do some onboard racing. Let's go onboard some other guys. Let's start off with a 38 of Gordon Spain running the 4th car in the outside line. And you can really hear him like feathering that throttle. My mic's a little quiet. Give me a second. There. I don't know why. Let's move it closer. There we go. Joe, my wife said turn your hearing aid up. She said she could hear me perfectly fine. Let's go on board. Let's go a little further back. Let's go on board with Biggs. And real quick, just to get an idea. So, there's Biggs, right? He's sitting well back there. And we go back on board with him. Yeah. I mean, you can see stuff here coming off of the corner. Oh, he blinked. Biggs, come back. There he is. Coming off the corner, you cannot see anything in front of him except that back bumper, the one of Joseph Nallback. And the corner's just not too bad. A little further back. Oh, Ricky's he's off the pack. Let's go. Let's go, Brian Marshall. %, deaf. Yeah, we know that, Joe. Danny Rogers is still leading the way. I don't think there's been a lap he has not led yet. I do not like that TV angle. You could always hop in here and help, Joe. Just saying. Kind of surprised no one has tried to put 3 wide yet. 25. 2.5. Was informed they can go about 26 on fuel. So... Yeah. I said that. Banks does advance due to a Weezer no-show. Which, I said, that's shocking because Weezer was just 2 points out going into tonight. Hold up, bad thing. Let's see a racing. They can get drawn out and boring real quick. I don't think there's been a pass for a position as far as like someone making big moves. I mean, we could take a quick look at that. I mean, there's some bigger movers towards the back. Rookie's up 14. Darren's up 11. But outside those guys, really no moving around for position at all. I mean, the whole top 12 is either plus or minus 1 from where they started at. Yeah. There hasn't been any move from position in the top 12. Oh, speaking of the lead, Paul in that 23 finally able to clear the 20 of Danny Rogers. And speaking of the 23, where is he at in points right now? Oh, this is huge because he's in a must-win. 29th in points. Oh, now we're getting 3-wide racing going on. Grindle going up top 3 wide and penalty following him. Oh, Golker got a little loose there. Now the racing starting to kick back up, but here comes Kevin Biggs on the outside. 3 wide as they go down the backstretch into turn number 2. And 3 wide at Dega is a lot more manageable than Daytona. A lot more room on this track. You see they're 3 wide and there's still almost 2 car width of a gap between the 5 and 23s. Here comes Justin, maybe going 3 wide. No, he's going to tuck back into the middle. No, he is going to go to the outside. Now they're 4 wide across the line. They are 4 wide. Oh, Golker's going to slide back into the middle. Oh, yeah, it's about to happen. Looks like that they've kind of, the outside line led by Sam Gordon's kind of stalled out. It's really shook up the running order. Now it's Gordon Spain leading the outside lane into 38. Gordon Spain comes in tonight's race with 12 points behind William Kinder in the 35. And with Kinder nowhere near the top 10, this really gives it an advantage to Spain to make up a lot of points. If he can win this stage, that will knock down that gap to 2 between him and William Kinder, pending a new winner. See, not Spain, Sam Gordon, the other Gordon, and Grindle trying to work that outside line. They're starting to get to work as there's 2 cars out there, but they pulled even with the front 2 drivers on the middle and inside line. As I say that, though, that number 23 of Chestnut starting to gain a little bit of advantage on the 38. Here comes the 90 of Justin May to the outside. You see Justin Nallback in the 1. He's starting to dip back. I like the camera angle for this part. You know the car's a little bit quieter, but man, this race is getting good. Oh, Justin making skinny. Trying to fit in the hole between Peters and Caritas, and it didn't work out. You start seeing a lot of guys who need a win. They're starting to bail out of this group. They're like, I don't want my playoff hopes to end on a big wreck before the first stage is over. As it's still just Gordon and Grindle on that outside line trying to get to work, but now Gordon Spain is working with Josh Van Westen on the middle line, getting a little bit of a push, an arrow push that is down the backstretch, a little bit of a bumper tap there. He's now cleared to 23. What does the 38 do? If I'm the 38, I think you gotta go inside here. You gotta go to the inside line. Does he do it? No. Here comes the 23 back charging to the inside. I would have went inside there if I was a 38. Now he's have the battle back on the middle lane to try to get clear of the 23 yet again. With Gordon and Grindle starting to fall back a little bit. Paul leading the way. Gordon Spain and Danny Rogers side by side. Oh, they're touching. It's 5 to go in the stage. Gloves are off at this point. If I'm Gordon Spain, if you clear that 23, you got to go low as Golker. He tucks to the outside. Grindle and Gordon have given up hope on the outside line. Now Golker all by himself out there. He's going to drop like an anchor. Coming to 4 to go in the stage. If Gordon Spain's clear, you gotta go low here if you're the 38. Looks like, though, he's just gonna keep working with the 21, and he's gotten him up to the lead as Gordon Spain gets a lap lead point here. If he can win this stage, that puts him within 1 point of the cut line, which is the 35 of Kinder. And Kinder is running way back here. No chance to get stage points for that 35 here tonight. They're coming up on a lap car, the 6 of Newbraw. If you're Gordon Spain, you can win this stage. I don't know if you keep racing up here, because at that point, yeah, that's a risky call, because you got to hope for there not to be a new winner, but now you're just 1 point within the cut line. Oh, Penley's trying to put it in a gap that wasn't there. Spain to the lead with 3 to go. I just saw that Schaefer was back here trying to make his way to the front. Him and Banks working forward, and they're coming across the lap car, the 6 in Newbraw. Where does the 6 in Newbraw go? They're 3 wide behind these guys as these top 3 have gotten a gap over the field, but here comes the field charging back. Newbraw on the inside. Let's go to that, because that could be disaster here. He's just hugging that bottom. Newbraw needs a win. And they're going to be 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Coming to 2 to go in the stage. Gordon Spain leading the way. Oh, they're 4 wide. No, they're 3 wide. Yeah, if you're Newbraw, you gotta be careful here. You can't afford a 0x. The caution flies. You want that lucky dog. No one came down pit lane there to shortcut the stage. Justin May working the outside with Alan Grindle. Gordon Spain leading the way. Joshua and Weston behind him. Gotta be careful with these pushes. You can't give an off-center push, especially in these Xfinity cars. It will upset the handling of that car in a heartbeat. Oh, we got a yellow out for caution. Gordon Spain wins the stage. Justin Carrots is in the 9 involved. Go back and see what happened here to the 9. Oh, he went for a hole that wasn't there. Oh, pretty hard to impact that outside wall or inside wall. Kind of surprised that was a caution, though. So that will be the stage, and Gordon Spain gets the win, or stage win, I should say, and a lap lead point. So 12 points below the cut line coming into tonight's race. He has made up 11 just in the first 24 laps. Also, another guy got some stage points. At the 90th, Justin May scored second. He came in tonight's race, the second guy above the cut line, 12 above the cut line. So that will give him 9 points right there. So Justin May making sure he can advance into the playoffs here tonight. Like I said, with Weezer not being here. And he was 22 ahead of Spain. Pit lane's going to be a busy place. Newball, of course, going to stay out here, get his lap back. What a stage one, though, for Gordon Spain in 38. Oh, he misses pit stall. He's going to lose some spots because of that. Ha 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 ha. Where are you at in point standings, Conley? Randall coming out pit lane first. Pit leader and get the green flag. This is just my second season. Oh, now we playing favoritism. Jerks. All right. Anyways, so the 9 did get all dud. He dud. The 9 did get all his damage fixed, so that's a plus. Yeah, actually, I don't think he hit the wall as hard as I thought he would. Where's Grandal go? Grandal's gonna go the outside here. I'm not surprised. Someone was asking about the other day. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So was that caution coming a lap early? Actually, I think a lap and a half early. I don't know if you guys can make it on one stop from here. Granny, I don't think it's going to go caution free. I think the racing's really about to amp up. Because even if you're someone like Newbraw, who we know is going to be working with Schaefer and Banks, or really anybody else, who else is back here? I know Jacob's back here. He's in a must-win. Josh Van Weston, I don't want to say he's in a must-win. Nah, he came in 20... Oh, he only came in 18 behind, and he did get stage points there. So I wouldn't say not Conley. Damn it, Conley. I wouldn't say Van Weston is in a must-win right now, but he definitely needs Kinder to have some issues. All right.
Green.
Green flag back out in the air. Wow, a lot of guys came back down pit lane, topped off. I saw that single file of cars. I think Grindle didn't get quite the launch he wanted. That opened the door for the 23 to get a good run through the middle of the corner. He does. Sam Gordon going to bell on Grindle. Grindle's going to drop some more spots. Started P1, dropping a fourth just in two corners. Maybe even more. Here comes Van Weston in the 86 of Peters. Ooh, Jacob. Ooh. So 23 of Paul in a must-win. Back out there leading the way. Gordon Spain does not want to see that. 23 winning would knock Gordon Spain out of the playoffs. Right now, as they run, Gordon's the first one out. Now, with Grindle grabbing the lead right here, that would put Gordon in. So that new winner is huge for that 38 of Spain. Even the 97 of Tyler Berry, he's back here as well, right behind the 37. And Barry, points-wise, he's 18th. Yeah, he's in a must-win, too. So if you're at 38, I know we still got a lot of racing to go. 53, 52 laps to go. You do not want to see the 23, the 97, the 1. You're rooting for that 37 here early in this run for the second stage. I think Nalback's in a must-win, too. Yeah, Nalback's in a must-win. He's 27th in points. Grando, though, getting a good run on the outside. Oh, my gosh. Nalback! If I'm not mistaken, Grindle and Nalback are teammates. There's Joshua Short. I haven't talked about him at all. He's sitting 10th, so Short's just out here racing. You don't need to win. This is crazy because as far as really this top 5, really can go back to top 7 of Sam Gordon. All but 2 don't need wins, and that's a 28 and 37. Well, the 38 doesn't need to win either, but he can't have any of those guys win. Yeah, Nalback's been drifting quite a bit. So Grendel's still leading the way here. If the field window the way it's at, I don't know if you want to be leading the race right now. Tyler Berry, though, getting a good run on the outside with the one and Nallback. Oh, no, Nallback's SVR. Okay. Oh, the 1 in 97 are teammates. Oh, they almost wrecked each other. I think the 28th team with them as well. I think SVR's lined up 1, 2, 3 in the outside line, but that uneven push by the one at Nallback really kind of lost some momentum. Ooh, Nallback maybe going 3 wide now. Speaking of brackets, real quick, who else in here is rooting for Dylan next week? I would love to see him win the whole thing. Someone please wreck Ty Gibbs. Please. If Dylan wins the whole damn thing, that'd be awesome. What an underdog story that would be. He better be busting his butt in the sim break tonight, or this week, I mean. I don't know anyone but Gibbs fans that is rooting for Gibbs. Like, I think the whole entire NASCAR fan base is rooting for Ty Dillon next week. I was rooting for him this week too. I was like, oh, please beat Nemechek. That'd be so cool if he could advance. Road trip. Hey, just puncture his tire right before he grids and makes him pit early like SCG had to do at Dover. we taking a relentless road trip to India this weekend? Wait, we don't have to wreck him. So someone just I don't know, never mind. This is Twitch, I can't say that. Let's just hope he gets a stomach bug, I'll say that. Yeah. Rent a car. I was gonna say, I don't know what you're talking about, Conley. Matt drives a freaking Hemi Ram, dude. That thing drinks fuel. Oh. Boobaroo. Is that what we call her, Subaru? Boobaroo. That's funny. Alright, let's check in some guys who I figured would be working well together. There's a 6 in New Brawl. Banks and Schaefer are not too far in front of him. Jacoby Treat was talking to him earlier. No mass in their spot for him. I don't like he's running mid-pack. I mean, they're not getting too racy, but that's just, yeah, not a fan of that. Cloudbuck's just behind him. I know he's talking with them. Sack Attack. Where is Mr. Sack Attack running? I know Sack Attack has a win. Alright, so he's back here. Rogers, who Was running well on that first stage. He's well back here. Yeah, I don't like where Jacob's at. He's in a must. I mean, you gotta get the track position, but Grindle and Chestnut have got a pretty good gap on Spain and Barry. Really good gap. Barry's able to clear Gordon Spain and slide in front of him. Watch this run. If Barry should be able to get a really good run here. No. Huh. Yeah, these guys are about to get a math. There it is. There's the run. Actually, I'm kind of confused. They're not getting a run I thought they would on the inside. That outside lane is actually making more ground than Nallback and Barry, whereas you see Barry starting to fall back. Okay. Okay, there we go. Joshua Short and William Peters up here now. Peters. Both those guys don't need a win. So, this is looking good for the 38 of Spain. He just has to finish. I don't know what tiebreaker goes off. So I'm going to Spain. You want to finish 2 ahead of the 35. Right now, he's 1 point behind him when the stage started. But as they run, he's sitting, what, 4 or 5 spots ahead of Kinder? Let's see. Let me pop that up real quick. So right now, Spain's running 12th. And Kinder is running... Oh, he's running 30th. Last car on the lead lap. Oh, you hear that, Mitch? Someone in here is calling you cute. $97 have nose damage? Good question, Gib. No, maybe saving fuel? I don't know what's going on with Sonny. Oh, he is. You heard him kind of blip the throttle there a little bit in the tri-oval. I think he might be trying to save some fuel, Gib, because you heard him blip the throttle right as we got off the onboard. Man, a caution here would shake everything up. Yeah, I think from what I'm seeing is it looks like he's just trying to save fuel. But if I'm Tyler Berry, I think he... I can't hear myself think. What I said, Matt said 26 laps, and we were talking about before the race. If the stage fell when it was supposed to, which it did not, it fell a lap and a half early. It would be tight doing a one-stop race. But Tyler Berry.
The yellow flag
oh, we got a yellow. Oh. Well, that changes everything up. Oh, this is a big one. What the heck happened here? Oh, I think Grendel gave Brian Marshall just a bad push. Unfortunately, nowhere for the 23 to go. He gets collected into 86. William Peters gets involved as well. Fortunately, oh, lock it down. Oh, he gets hit pretty good by Van Weston, and Penley gets involved. Fortunately, I don't see a ton of damage on a 23. Brian Marshall leading the way. Yeah, Novak's alive. But what I was trying to say before that is, I think Barry was trying to save, but with super speedways, what you got to do is you just got to get to the car in front of you and kind of like get their bumper. He was leaving such a big gap between him and the car in front of him. He was getting a lot of air pushed on that nose, which is just burning more fuel. In order to save fuel at super speedways, you got to be almost linked to that car in front of you bumper and just let the draft do all the work and the guy behind you give you some pushes. But with this caution coming out, man, does this shake things up? It's still going to be a one-stop race. Should go by Green Flag Racing with about 35 laps to go. What's it, the 23? Did he leave? Oh, he did. No. Why? He didn't have that much damage. Oh. We're on a quick ad break. We'll be back for the last 35-ish laps of the race.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you're a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, so we're back. Kevin Bakes, our leader, opted to choose the outside lane for the restart. And how about the 9? Involved in that first caution, restarting P4 here with about 35 to go. I don't really agree with the 23 leaving a race. I mean, he didn't have a ton of damage on that car. That was definitely fixable. Is that commercial still too loud, sucker? Huh? Also, another guy up here. How about Darren Cannon? 25th in points, restarting 6th here. Jacob Treat just behind him. Gordon Spain, I talked about his run that first stage. Doing really well, getting that stage win. Really making his trip to the playoffs a little bit easier. I think the only thing that could ruin that trip now is him getting wrecked out or a new winner. Below 13th.
Green flag, green flag.
The green lights come back on. The background away we go. Kevin Biggs gets a good launch. Maybe too good of a launch there for the 18 of Biggs. I'll turn it down more if I have to. See the 9 adjusted. Actually, it's a 2 adjustments. Carradine and Miller working that outside line. Tyler there in the 97. Oh, I thought, man, I turned that ad down a while ago. But if I need to turn it down a little bit more, I will. They're getting three-wide race. I think that's Banks. It is Banks and Peters leaning the outside line. Kind of surprised to see Banks up here without his teammate Newbrawl. Three wide. They're up in the corner. Oh, Grindle getting risky. Back to Banks, working that outside line. Peters and Grindle tucked in behind him. What if a 9 of Carradine do? Carada's Carradine. Hey, pronounce his name. Oh, they're gonna be 4 wide, maybe. Oh, they're 3 wide. Banks getting really good run with working with Peters here. Oh, you can go 4 wide at Dega. It's sketchy. The sketchiest part about going 4 wide at Dega is... Oh, Darren Cannon, he's not like what he's saying. The sketchiest thing about going 4 wide at Dega is your crew chief doesn't call it out. They just call it 3 wide. So you gotta have someone in the lobby saying 4 wide. Oh my gosh, Carradine's got loose there. Here comes Newbraw. Oh, apparently Grindle all by himself on the outside line. Man, Grindle just needs some help right now. Banks to the lead. Poor Grindle out there by himself. I think I'm Grundy gotta let off the gas and get behind the 20 years short here. He's gonna stand on the outside. He's trying to get someone to jump up there with him. I'm thinking, come on guys, someone jump up here. Oh, Peters gets a push from Biggs. He saves it though. Wow. Oh, that is not an easy thing to do going 180 miles an hour. That's 3 wide yet again. Maybe 4 wide. They are 4 wide. Now back down to 3. Oh, it's getting racy now. Under 30 laps to go. Matt, did you get my message on Discord? Yes, it is. And really, only one car that started this race is out. We still have 29 drivers on the lead lap. Right now, if you're the 38 at Gordon, Spain, you'll love what you're seeing with that front two drivers already locked into the playoffs, leading the way. Oh yeah, for sure. I think we're only at 2. Oh! I thought I saw a car getting loose. Right back here is Justin Miller. I am too, because that high line we have seen work pretty well. I mean, Bates got to leave running that third line. Oh, Sam Gordon. Pit window's opening up right about now. But I don't think you'd pit here, because then if you're going to checkers, you're kind of screwed. I would imagine in lap 60, we're going to see a lot of people come down pit lane. Yeah, he's going to work with Jacob. Pit window is open, but like I said, I wouldn't come into lap 60. Just to give you that fuel you need for some green-white checkers. You pit now, you're not going to make it for a green-white checkered. Some of them tires checked. Hey, if you're in the race listening, uncheck them tires now. All right, 22 to go. No takers down pit lane yet. Like I said, pit window is open. Yeah, and that's a big thing, Gib. Having, I don't want to say friends, but having some company who come to pit lane is huge. You do not want to pit by yourself or with a group of like you and another driver. You want to have at least 3 to 4 drivers when you come to pit lane, and you want to be grouped up. Speaking of pit lanes window opening, I am starting to see the outside line starting to get formed up. Oh, Gordon Spain, he's loose. He gets into the 20. Around he goes. Cox is going to fly. There goes the chance for great flight cycle. Big wreck. I still hear him wrecking. And that was huge because Gordon Spain just needed a good finish. And it looked like a bad bump here by the 37. It was. See him loose. Couldn't save it. Oh, and he hits the wall hard. Oh, and he gets tattooed by the 14 of Miller. That might be the race. Oh, and Barry wrecked hard too. Ooh. Oh, and he gets tagged again by Alan Grindle on the 37. I'm going to have to go on board here with Schaefer, because it looks like Schaefer just barely made it through this. Oh, he got collected right here. Oh! Oh, that left front's broken. Yeah, that's Schaefer's race right there. Did Newbron make it through? Oh my gosh, I think he did. Oh, and they're wrecking all around him. Oh, how about Nullback? Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Oh, holy cow, Joe. Yeah, Jacob got lucky. That happened right in front of him. God. What is Collier doing? Oh, he's still trying to figure it out. Poor... Hold on a second. Poor Ethan. He can't. Where was he at when he came to pit lane? He came into pit lane running 4th. And watch the struggle he just had here. This man was just on the struggle bus. Oh, misses pit box. Backed up. Nope. 2-4 right or 2-4 left. Oh, Oh, and Banks is still sitting in pit lane too. Poor Ethan. That was the struggle bus of the century. Oh, Jacob comes up second. Biggs is first. Penalty sack. Gordon, your top 5 here for this 18 lap run. Oh, and it's about to get racy as hell. It's about to get wild. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. Grendel is out. Rogers does advance. As far as the brackets go. Goker and Stein still in the race. Peters and Kinder. Peters did get a good piece of that. Someone pit lane getting his damage fixed. Man, that's like Spain's out. He's not a lot down, though. Man, he did a lot of damage. Is it even Meatball? No Meatball for him, so... Actually, no Meatball's in the race. Man, he has a lot of front-end damage. Oh, he's still sitting there. Oh, that's a tough break from Gordon Spain. He did so well to get the points he needed. Unfortunately, his run's going to come to an end. Difficult. Team-wise at the front, you got Sack and Treat lined up nose to tail. I don't know if Biggs and penalty teams. I don't think they are. I don't know teams, dude, because they're never in team chat no more. I know for sure Sack and... Yeah, I don't know. I do know the 018 and 89 are teammates. Yeah, same Gib. And we were there too, like we were in the pit window to the point to where within a couple laps, pit lanes will open up, and once Grand Flag cycles happen, the field gets a little spread out and stuff like that. But with this, no pits needed. Hold her wide open. Don't let you see God in the checker flag. It's gonna ram bar. Don't encourage her, please.
Not that bad.
Yeah. I hear you, Gib. I'm not gonna call them out, but yeah, I agree. Alright. Biggs, Treat, and lead the field. 18 to go this time by.
Green.
Green in the air. Back into where we go, Dega. Kevin Bacon go up top, block the run. Jacob Treat, Gary Sack has Nathan Penley all alone on the inside line. Bacon go low, block the run from Penley, up in the door for Treat to get her on the outside. Jacob Treat and Gary Sack, do they both clear the 18? They do. North-south to the lead here with 18 to go. My good food's an understatement. You get like 5-star meals every damn night. Now, if you're Gary, you gotta do your best Delcine impression right here. You gotta block all lanes of traffic for your teammate. Here comes the 18. No, I thought Biggs would go block the run. He does. 18 Kevin Biggs goes up high. But outside line starts to get formed up. No help behind Gary Sack. Penley still about a car length and a half back, but as they come to the backstretch, that gap's gonna close. Brandon Banks jumping up to the third line. Newbrough probably going to follow. Banks going to get the run, but now they're dead even as they roll through 3 and 4. Jacob Treat does have a little bit of an advantage right now coming off the corner. Coming to 16 to go this time by. One's to 0-18 and one's to 18. I don't know why. Maybe that's the year Jacob was born. I don't know. They're duking it out. And you got Treat, Marshall, Newbraw, Collier, I do believe as well. Gordon, a lot of guys up here that can win their way in. Nallback not too far back. Ooh, Newbraw, I don't know what happened there. Drifted up the track quite a bit. That third line's going to have to start grouping up. We still got 15 to go, but you don't want to wait too long. Here comes Banks to the outside. Oh, the one goes around. Koch is going to fly. Who was leading?
Yellow flag.
Oh, big contact for Phillip Brown in the 9 and the 1. Kevin Stein involved. Ricky Williams slams on the blinders. Gets a little bit of contact. Nothing big. So that happened with the 9. I think the 28 went to go move up high and just misjudged it. Gets into the 1. Look at Clatterbuck barely make it through, and oh, the 1 almost hits the 28. Unfortunately, no more for the road course ringer Phillip Brown to go. William Peters, he gets into it some more. That will end the 9's hope, and more than likely the 1's hope as well, getting into the playoffs here tonight. Yeah, Todd Dega, one of those tracks, the wrecks happen forward. As you see Nallback, he was in front of the 9, but man, what a hit he took. Oh, when did Schaefer wreck? Oh, that's right. Schaefer out of the bracket. But Kevin Biggs was your leader when the caution flew.
No.
Grendel out, Rogers advances. If I'm Biggs, I think you gotta choose highlight here. You gotta separate that north-south duo. But actually, yet again, if Biggs chooses high here, Gary Sack can just not push. Actually, no, what am I thinking? Biggs has been one of the few guys I have noticed that pushes on, or not pushes, jumps restarts early to get a good restart. So it wouldn't really open the door for Gary to push him. But if Gary Sack gets a good restart with Biggs, and so does Treat, if I'm Gary, you just don't push Biggs. Oh my gosh, I mean, Mike. Let's see what Biggs does. They're going to want to go this time. I don't race, I wreck. Come on now. if I'm Jacob, you just gotta calm down. You get nervous when you start making mistakes. You start misjudging your runs. You start drifting. You just gotta calm down. Keep it calm. What Biggs does here. Biggs looking to choose low. He is. Interesting call. Yeah, if I'm Kevin, with how much jumps Kevin's been getting, I would have chose high here and split up Jacob and Gary. We got some brackets going on. You got Newbro and Gordon going at it. Gordon back here. Newbro not too far in front of him. Penalty advance. Barry is out. Miller and Biggs still going at it. You see Biggs leading the way. Justin Miller scored 3 laps down. You got the two Williams going at it. Granted, Peters is damaged. And then Golker and Stein. Where are they running at? There's Golker. Where's Kevin Stein in the 46? Oh, he's damaged. So a couple of these masters do have damaged drivers. Oh, it's the GT3. I heard about y'all's GT3 shovels. Gib. I thought that said GT3.
No, you don't need Pepe. You don't need Pepe.
All right. Pacer made that on pit lane. Big street. Leaf back green. Don't you claw me, damn cat.
Green.
Green flag out in the air. Basics gets a really good launch. So does Brian Marshall in the 94. That's actually a really good launch for the 94 Marshall. Really a lot where Saki and Tree cannot work too well together, but they're working well together on the outside right now. You got Michael Newbrawl and Brandon Banks just behind them. So north-south DPR on that outside line, and they got a bunch of mixed-up teams on the inside. Really good run on down the backstretch from the outside line. Treat back to the lead. Man, what do you do now? You got two teammates formed up right behind you. Do you stay high in front of them? Oh, Newbraw's going to go low. DBR going to go low, north-south on the high line. And Brandon Banks is one hell of a pusher. Yeah, he's gonna push Newbraw to the win here. If I was Jacob, I would have jumped in front of the 6 when he went low like that. Now you got Newbraw leading the way, looking for a first ever win. Jacob Treat leading the way on the outside, looking for his first ever win. And if you're the 35 of Kinder, you do not want to see those two guys leading their lines. Here comes a run down the backstretch. Gary giving really good pushes to that number 018 of Jacob Treat. Dead even as they enter turn number 3, coming to 10 to go this time by. Really good push out of Gary Sack coming out of turn 4. 10 to go. 45 of Ethan Collier starting to try to get the outside line to work. Brian Marshall put 3-way. Now going to be 4-way. No, back down to 3-way. Oh, contact between the 28 and the 94. Caution's going to fly. Oh, huge wreck for Kevin Biggs. three wide. Oh, Van Westen, penalty involved. Big hard into the outside wall. Peters involved as well. Rogers. Oh, this is a big one. Hold on a second. We got to go the blimp view for this. Yeah, they're three wide. And it looks like the short went to go down. 94, Brian Marshall was there. Oh, how about the 13 Clatterboy? Did he make it through this? I mean, he gets into bigs quite a bit there. Look at the hit the 94 took. 18 to big. So, oh my, what a hit. Justin May barely made that three. See, William Peters almost made it through. How about Darren Cannon in the two? Oh my gosh. We gotta go on board. Hold on a second. Oh! Straight damage on a 13 out. Not too much damage. On a 13, you stay out there. And, man, this field's starting to wind down here. Jacob Treat was scored the leader when that caution flew. Yeah, anytime you go super speed racing, it's not if, it's when the big one strikes, and that was the big one.
No. She's chewing sugar.
Someone in chat. I know Dega did demolition derby. Oh yeah, all the time, buddy. A webcam. We need a heartbeat monitor and a blood pressure monitor on Jacob. He's probably lost like 200 calories just caution alone. Sweating so much. Math spot for Jacob. Alrighty, so Treat, New Brawl that front row. You got Northhouse on the inside. DVR on the outside, and then you got Collier and Kleiderbuck sitting there in that third row. Pretty damaged Gueda sitting there in 7th on this restart. I think he's in a must-win, too. Oh, yeah. Do you have enough starts? Yeah. Be 6 laps to go when we take the green flag here. Biggs out, Miller advances, by the way. All right. If you're Jacob or Michael, it's time for you to go to that blackjack table and go all in and hope to hit a 21. 6 laps to go. Really can be between these two. Unless he can get that third line going, it's going to be hard to beat Jacob or Newbraw here. So they come down to Gary and Banks giving good, even pushes down the straight. Green flag out there, back on where we go. Good restart there by Jacob Treat in the 018. Gary Sack didn't quite get a good enough restart, getting linked up with them. He's going to get a run down here, down the front stretch into turn number 1. Darren Cannon going to go low behind Ethan Collier. He's in a must-win. Collier's in a must-win. Clatterbuck's in a must-win. The only two guys up here that are locked in the playoffs are Sack and Banks, and they're busy pushing teammates to a win. I think we see a new winner. Question is, who? I think for Clatterbuck and Collier, you got to jump up to the third line. You got to go third line here. Newbraw able to clear the 018 of Jacob Treat. You see Gary dancing around a little bit back there. Jacob's on that low line. You see that low line gain the momentum in the middle of the corner on Egg, but down the straightaways, that outside line just pulls away. You see Banks almost able to clear. Jacob can't quite do it. Coming to 5 laps to go here at Talladega. Banks not quite clear of the 018 yet. I think if the 54 gets clear of Jacob, he's going to pull down with the 6 of Newbraw. Oh, no, I thought Newbraw was about to pull down and leave his teammate. Here comes this line charging back. Banks a little loose there. And if you're Darren Candy, you're just stuck in a hole, nowhere to go. Here comes the 20 of Danny Rogers on the outside. He wants to play spoiler. He wants to win another race. Currently his Treat with the advantage. Jacob Treat leading the way. Oh, why'd he jump up in front of DBR? I would have stayed in front of Darren Cannon. Oh, shot from the 6 to 89. 89 goes into the wall. 6 gets into him. Koch is going to fly. We're going to try it again. I would have stayed low. I would have stayed low. I would not went high right there in front of DVR. I mean, yeah. Yeah, they go high here. I think Newbraw gets a shot, and then Banks gives a shot to Newbraw. Oh. Oh, does Gary lock it down? He does. Oh, Banks gets into Newbraw. Gets into him again. Gary sacked him. Minimal damage on the 89. Newbraw, though, might be done. Oh, Collier went with the Clatterbuck out into Rogers. Oh, my. Oh, and Kinder involved as well. Oh, God, dude. It's a mess. Newbraw's still out there, but that left rear on Newbraw, it is broken. He not meatballed? No way he's not meatballed. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Somehow Gary was only in fourth. I mean, it might work out for Jacob. I just want to stay in love house Gary and Jacob, but it might work out for them. Cause now that we lined up nose to tail on the outside, I don't know how the heck. I don't know how Gary Sack was fourth after that. It looks like Gary might have some. No, maybe not. I'm counting 6 cars on damage. Yeah, Joey's. Whew. Ah. Oh, I think at this point Jacob might win this. I hope he does. But I don't know. I don't know if Cannon and May are teammates. Or not, because Cannon's teammates is Ricky Williams. If you're Darren Cannon, you're hoping Justin May gives you a push of a lifetime here in this final 2 laps. It's going to be a green-white checker here. I cannot believe the 6 is still out there. That car is about to be loose. No! Why? You got your teammate behind you on the outside. Yeah, exactly. I cannot believe you brought still out there. That car is so god. That car might be a handful. There's not too many cars left. I haven't had a lot of cautions since the last 2 have been so damn big. Alright, give me 2 laps to go when we get the green flag here. Jacob Treat trying to win his way into the playoffs here tonight. Gonna have a bunch of help from his teammate in the 89 of Gary Sack. Right behind him, we have Darren Cannon and Justin May lined up nose on the inside of damage to the hell 6 machine back there. Green flag back in the air, back into it we go. Good launch out of Jacob, maybe too good of a launch. Now what's benefiting Jacob and Gary is that outside inside line doesn't have really any help as Newbraw is damaged. But here they come charging Newbraw. Oh, he's struggling with that car. But here comes Darren Cannon to the lead. 2 laps to go coming out of turn 2. Darren Cannon, Justin May, Michael Newbrougugh on the inside. They're more formed up than the outside. Here comes the 11, Ricky Williams. He's trying to get his first career win in RL. Michael Newbrough, even with a damaged race car, able to keep up with his pack as Cannon and Trader side by side rolling through turn 3 and 4, coming to the white flag. Jacob has the advantage, has a good advantage over Darren Cannon in that number 2. Ethan Collier trying to put it 3 wide. Cannon goes up and taps the 89, 1 to go here at Talladega. Now if you're Jacob Treat, you got to play blocker. They're right behind him, Clydebuck into the wall. If you're Jacob, you gotta block. You gotta block the inside line of Darren Cannon. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go low. No, Darren Cannon gonna get the run on the inside. Ethan Collier putting it 3 wide. He spins the 89 into the 2. The 18 is gonna drive away, but here comes the 11 and the 20 of Rogers. Michael Newbrough, even with the damaged car, trying to get his way towards the front. Here comes the 11 of Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams has the run. He's going to go to the outside. Here goes Michael Newbrough to the inside. Where does Danny Rogers go? He's going to turn the 018. Ricky Williams trying to win the first race, but Danny Rogers go low to the inside. Danny Rogers going to play playoff spoiler and ruin the hopes of Ricky Williams going to win the race at Dega. Williams finishes second, Newbrough third. Treat just got hooked by the 6 of Newbrough. He wanted to go high. Wanted to go low. I mean, that's such a gray area, though. He's on the yellow. I don't know what the rule is, but I mean... Yeah, you're not wrong, Gib. Good win by Danny Rogers, though. Like, hold on, let's go. Let's go right on board him. This is the last lap. What was he? Well, what was he right here? So coming across the line, he was 8th. Yeah, I was insane. See, there's Collier, Cannon, and May wrecked. Well, that's where he made contact with Ricky. Wow, okay. Give me a second. What a move that was on Rogers. Philip Brown says watch his in-car. Van Wessen's broken. Oh! Ah! That was chaotic. Alright, we're running an ad and we'll be right back for interviews.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
All right, we are back. Give me a quick second. Can't interview Williams. He's I think he had something come up. Well, let's kick it off with our race winner. Pull down a race winner, Mr. Danny Rogers, is restarting that green white checker in 11th.
I can get the volume here.
What's up?
Figure this out here.
What?
Always have problems whenever you pull me up here. I can't find the speaker on my phone. And the podium finishers. It was working down there.
Okay. Wait, where'd he go? It is. All right.
What's up, buddy?
So you restarted that restart in 12th. I know usually on Super Speedways, if you're anywhere outside the top 6, you can kind of chalk a victory away. It ain't gonna happen. Come across the line, white flag, P9. What was going through your head there? And did you even think a win was possible on that restart?
Well, no. I mean, here's the deal. I had twice tonight I got caught up in some pretty bad wrecks. I had like a minute 20 worth of damage there before the last green-white checkered. I was going to stay out, but I had too much damage. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to come down pit road, get the damage fixed, and maybe we'll have a shot to like top 5. But no way in heck did I even think about getting a win. No way. I just figured there was too many good cars up in the front.
I mean, I got to ask you. I mean, you won. You locked your way in. Was any part of you thinking about maybe working with someone to win their way in? Or were you just being selfish and like, I want another damn win?
Well, so honestly, probably about middle of the race from like lap 30 to lap 60. If you noticed, I was running third in line on the bottom behind a couple of the teammates, Biggs. It was Biggs and Marshall. I was really wanting to help Justin May or Brian Marshall get into the playoffs, but Brian got collected in that big wreck. So he was out of the race, and Biggs was out too. So the only guy I had was May, and he lined up on the inside of me, and I just shot to the top, on that green white, because he was on the bottom and I was way up top, and there was really no way for us to get connected.
Gotcha. Well, man, luckily May was in the playoffs coming into tonight, had a decent buffer where he finished at, should let him advance into the playoffs. Playoffs kicking off next week. No, my apologies. You'll have off week next week. In 2 weeks from now, playoffs will be, no, you guys have 2 off weeks. Gosh, dang. All right. So
wow.
in 3
I
weeks.
think the All-Star race at TMS is coming up, 1st of August?
6th. So in 3 weeks, you guys kick off the playoffs at Rockingham. So good luck there. You've had a really good run this season. Did not need that win at all. I mean, you were sitting decent points.
Yeah, and going back to Dover last week, if the caution wouldn't have came out,
you got to win early. That's right.
I won Homestead, but I really felt like I could have won at Dover last week. But I pitted too soon, and like 7 guys stayed out on old tires, and it put me, Schaefer, and Banks kind of behind. And then Schaefer drove it up past me, had a little bit of damage. But overall, the last 2 weeks have been really good for us.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the win. I wish you good luck at Rockingham in a few weeks. Let's get your shout-outs in and let you get on out of here.
Yeah, Isaac. Yeah, thank you guys for the broadcast. Awesome job to you guys and Tony and everybody that puts Relentless on for us guys. I really love racing with these guys, and I want to thank Justin Miller, Miller Motorsports, for the Xfinity series, and also I want to give a big shout out to Velocity Racing.
All right, man. Congrats.
Awesome. Thank you, Isaac.
All right, from Danny Roger, a winner, to Michael Newbraw coming up a couple spots short. I don't know how the heck you wheeled that thing to third. Your left rear was like a 45-degree angle. I thought for sure that car was going to get loose and sideways, but man, you wheeled that thing.
It did a little bit in one of the turns. That's it.
You wheeled that thing to third. I know you and Treat got into it. Looking more like a race.
Oh my God, I feel bad about that, bro. I messaged him when he shot down below me to block me, and I'm like, okay, he blocked me, but then he hit the yellow and he started to fade up because Roger shot to the outside. I thought he was committing to blocking Rogers. So as soon as he started sliding up, I was like, I'm gonna slide down and hold that line then. And he kind of just stopped in the middle of both of us. And I'm like, no.
I'm sorry to laugh.
You look at my throttle inputs, and I'm instantly out of the throttle for like 3 seconds. I'm like, no.
I'm watching a replay in your car. That left rear. Oh, my gosh.
Go on. My steering was pointed at like in between 2 and 3 o'clock, the whole green, white, checkered. And I wanted to pit, and I was going to pit, but then I'm like, the bracketology has me up against Sam. I'm staying out. He's in 14th. I'm not starting behind him. I'll wheel this thing, and hopefully it stays up here.
You almost got the damn win.
Almost.
If you would have won with that car, I think that car belonged in the Hall of Fame. That'd probably be the most damaged car I've seen in racing iRacing. But
she was still fast. I'll give her credit for that. She was still fast.
Congrats on your P3 here tonight. I know it's not what you wanted. You're wanting that win, get yourself in the playoffs, but you fall just a couple spots short. But you have to go to Rockingham in a few weeks, so good luck there. I'll let you get your shout outs in, and congrats on a third place finish with a broken beyond belief title career.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to thank all my DVR brothers at Schaefer. I feel bad for him, and Banks as well. Banks was yelling at me, communicate. And when Zach came up in front of me, I hit the back of him and thought it was going to push him out. And it was just like a parachute. Like they hit the front end and it shot me backwards into Banks, causing that chain reaction. Obviously, I want to thank Paul. He helps us out with everything between setups and actual paints. And then my family, of course. My wife, she's amazing. My kids, they're amazing. Couldn't be happier.
All right, man. Well, congrats and good luck in a few weeks.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you later.
Okay, there we go. All right, so that will conclude tonight's race. No new winner tonight, which means I think William advances with the troubles that Spain had. I want to say that advances William Kinder into the playoffs. We'll know in a couple weeks. Dang, he wells like crazy. All right, we'll know in a couple weeks what the playoff bracket looks like. As far as bracket goes, you heard New Brawl say he stayed out for the bracketology. Don't blame him. I mean, who would have thought the bracket would cause someone to stay out? So Roger does playoff, do a little playoff spoiler, takes the win away from Williams, losing by just half a tenth of a second for that number 11 machine. We'll catch you guys in a few weeks at Rockingham if y'all don't tune in for the rest of this week. Do got Dega week going on all week long. All 4 series coming here to Talladega for some super speedway racing, so tune in for that. If not, y'all stay safe. Have a safe few